So I have a pillow here to support my head, and I have a small rolled up towel to go under your side if needed. It can just help give you a little bit of support there. You don't have to have this though. I'm going to demonstrate with that. So you're going to lie down onto one side. You will do both sides. This is going to be just kind of right beneath my rib cage, between my rib cage and pelvis here. And whatever's comfortable with your top arm. Again, you don't have to have a pillow, but it just helps to keep you in a good position. Your knees and hips are going to be bent up here. What we're working on here is coordination of our breath, our pelvic floor, and our deep abs. So with our inhale, we want our rib cage to expand 360 degrees. What that looks like or what that means. I like to have my hand here, but basically when you inhale through your nose, my rib cage should move out to the side, meaning my hand is gonna move up a little bit. My belly should rise a little bit with air, my chest, and my back. So that means 360 degrees. So we want the front, the sides, and the back to expand. So basically we don't want all belly, we don't want all chest, we don't want just side movement, we want all of it to move together. With that, when you inhale, think of inhaling like to a count of 4. Then you should also, with every inhale, think of sending your breath down to the pelvic floor. Pelvic floor muscles span from our butt bone to butt bone and pubic bone to tailbone. So when you inhale, our diaphragm contracts down, our pelvic floor should also descend and lengthen. So inhale and try to let those muscles go. Think of if you had a blueberry in the vaginal opening. When you inhale, you're trying to let that blueberry go. Drop the blueberry. And then as you exhale now, we're going to exhale from the bottom up. So we're going to lift the pelvic floor first, squeeze and lift like you were picking up the blueberry, lifting it up and in. And then you are going to draw your lower abdomen, the area below the belly button, draw the lower abdomen inwards towards your spine. And then once you get that lower abdomen, you can also then extend that contraction up to your middle and upper abs so that your entire deep abdominals are firing. So basically we want our abdomen to be moving posteriorly or back towards our spine with every exhale. So then with that exhale, your rib cage is going to kind of knit together. So that's what we want. We want our ribs to kind of come together because oftentimes our ribs can be flared out and we want everything to kind of come back down and in. Okay, so I'll demonstrate a few breaths here. So inhale through your nose to a count of 4. Exhale long and slow, all the air out. You can either exhale like you are fogging a glass, or like you are blowing out birthday candles. So I likely would have told you which one I wanted you to try to do. So inhale through your nose. Make sure you get all the air out on the exhale. So you can feel along the midline of your abdomen for firmness in the tissue. Ideally, when we're activating and engaging our deep core, we should feel more firm along the middle of our abdomen. I also want you to think of holding that contraction about 3 to 5 seconds to start, and pause for a second there before you inhale again. Make sure then with every inhale, you're inhaling and releasing fully to prevent building up excess tension in the pelvic floor. So then we would inhale again, 360 degrees, let the pelvic floor go. Exhale from the bottom up, think squeeze and lift the pelvic floor, draw in lower, middle, and upper abs. Make sure you are drawing in fully here, okay? And we really want to target that lower abdomen. We are drawing inwards, so think of maybe pulling your lower abdomen away from your pants line or away from your hand if you place your hand there. And then again, feel for tension. We want to be creating tension in our core here with this exercise. So maybe start with 5 breaths on one side, do the other side, and then maybe you can do a couple sets of that, just working on coordinating this deep core system.